One more detail about trying to create instances of motion where I can get control of the fight or put my training partner in a chase is that what I'm looking to achieve doesn't necessarily have to look like canonical positions of strength where I can seize the vor with a setting strike, right? So typically when we think about when it's safe to take control, we get our advantage here, and then we can extend our arms and hit with a thrust. And in that instance of motion, we create a taker, in this case, on the part of my training partner, and then I can chase with a variety of actions. So I can chase with a variety of actions, whatever the case may be, and continue my chase that way. One thing to think about is that it's not always quite so clean looking, and that it may be true that instead of hitting cleanly, that I might want to gain an advantageous bind that isn't necessarily strength in long point or in plow, or hitting cleanly with some kind of Zucken or Durchwechseln. So, for instance, you know, if I have my sword on my shoulder and I see that my training partner is weak here, this is an opportunity to schießen. So I get here, but my training partner is able to get his sword in front of him. That's fine, just like that. Then, but not strongly enough in plow. Go ahead, strongly enough in plow to give me a Zucken to respond with. Then this is also another example of a type of advantageous bind that I can work from. Come a little closer. So again, so if I cut in with schießen and my training partner responds, I see that he has poorly comported parry and plow, then I can just create an advantageous bind in this slicing situation. Also, if my training partner tries to counter thrust against my strong schießen, and then I see that his hands are starting to come high, I can use this opportunity. In fact, I need to use this opportunity to continue closing, because if I stop in that moment, that's giving him his turn back. He can try and strengthen through, or he can cut around. I'm so close, and I'm giving him all of those options. So I have to remember that once I've created this situation, that I need to maintain my advantageous bind and maintain control of his sword. Another thing that we saw before is that in my provocations, my training partner can just void distance, right? So I get to here, and I notice that my training partner is not, he's not doing anything in response to try and win back the bind. What does that tell me? That tells me that he's trying to hit. If I move to these postures and I put this here, if I do nothing, I'm giving him that opportunity. And so what I need to do instead is push him back and gain control of the bind by covering the line of his sword. So again, I'm here, and now I've found my way in. This is still an advantageous bind. I haven't hit yet, but I've given myself lots of opportunities to work. If he raises his hands, I can move into my slicing postures. And so the goal here is I can use my motion, if they're managing distance very well, to close in ways that don't necessarily reflect these sort of canonically strong postures, strong plow, strong long point, strong ox even, where I can immediately move into my setting strike, my Haussetzen, and then start my chase from there. Instead, I use this motion to create opportunities where I can collapse structure and get in that way. Thanks for watching Historical Fencing Channel content. If you'd like to learn more, check out our Patreon link in the description for detailed, one-on-one, tailored instruction. And don't forget to like and subscribe.